My favorite subject at school is science because I plan to go into medicine after I graduate.
My favorite subject at school would probably have to be band because I get to be with all my friends almost all the time.
My favorite subject? Probably, if band counts, then band. If band doesn't count, then science.
My favorite subject is probably my psychology class just because that's what I'm going to major in college, and it's really interesting to learn about.
Favorite subject in school has to be girls' fitness because it's healthy, it's fun, and active.
It would have to be history because my teacher is really funny and he makes the class more interesting.
Math is my favorite subject because it's really easy and I adapt to it very quickly.
The coolest thing about school is probably my friends. They honestly make my day. Shout out to Lexi because I love her to death.
The coolest thing about school is seeing your friends every day and just having fun going to other classes and just saying hi to teachers, especially senior year.
Dances because it's fun to hang out with friends and just dance the night away.
The coolest thing about school would probably having to be with all my friends all the time.
The coolest thing about school is they treat us like family and as a whole.
The coolest thing about school is seeing my friends and learning new things.
The coolest thing about school is being able to come and build your own friend group that is going to be there and support you no matter what, and just seeing them every day.
Probably being able to see all your friends and trying different things.
The most important thing I learned this year is knowing who my true friends are.
I learned to never give up and to try my best in school no matter how hard the assignment is or how hard it is to concentrate.
Atomic ions. Duh.
Yeah. To always apply yourself and never give up on what you really want.
Would be vocabulary because many people don't know strong words to use.
Probably to be patient with everything and take your time on your work. Don't fall behind and just keep up with as much as you can.
Many people hate school because a lot of people get bullied, and that affects a lot of people.
Because we hate people, they're snakes, and teachers, they're just very disrespectful at times to us, and they don't understand we have a life that happens outside of school that you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So at times teachers need to be understanding about that.
For most people it's probably getting up early, and for some people maybe it's being compared to older siblings that have already graduated. So yeah.
To wake up so early and people are just so judgmental.
Hard to concentrate in the morning and it sucks getting up, and the people are always so rude and don't know how to say excuse me in the hallways.
I think a lot of people hate school because they have to come and deal with people judging them and just lots of drama that doesn't need to necessarily be there.
Most people don't like it because they don't like the people here and they just don't want to be here, but for everyone else it's too early.
I was sure my teachers would listen to me. I would tell them that everyone has their own strong points and their weaknesses, and that everyone's different and learns at a different pace.
Thank you for always encouraging me to do my best. You're really helping everyone at the school, whether they know it or not.
I would say thank you for teaching me all the things that I know.
Them for teaching me stuff and being believing in me.
Probably that everybody needs different abilities, or not different abilities, different ways to learn. So some people need actual help from the teacher instead of just a tutor.
Everybody has a different learning ability. Some people learn slow, some people learn hands-on, some people just can do anything basically. Just adapt to it.
Sure, my parents would listen to me. I would tell them that I have other things going on in my life and that I'm not just lazy. I do have other things that are going on that they don't know about.
Trusting me and always being there for me no matter what I do. The important thing I would choose to say to my parents would be how much I love them and how much they helped me through life.
My decision for college, especially my majors and minors since they're so different.
Say to my parents, trust me until I give you not a reason to.
I would say thank you and that I love you.